What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Topz back at it again with another banger. Hey, you already know, man. There's a good ass video right here, man. I got my boy X, man. He will be linked in the description below. As you guys can see, no, this is not the new studio, but this is the first video I'm doing being a resident in Orlando, Florida, man. It's pretty dope, man. Shit, actually, since we were talking, man, I saw a fucking rocket launch about like 2 hours ago. Crazy, bro. Crazy. The wife follows that shit. Whatever, man. Y'all
listen, welcome to Orlando, brother.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. But y'all not here to hear this shit, right? Y'all here to see this real versus fake with these strawberry cuffs, man. My boy, he got them in hands right now. I got the legit pair, he got the foo-foo pair. All right, I'm gonna call them foo-foo. I don't respect the fakes, but this man does, and I wanted to make sure that I had, you know, two different mindsets on when it comes to the fake pairs and real pairs, or he likes to call them UAs. But the thing is this, right? I want to teach you guys what to look for when you guys are looking for the shoes, because right now he has two different versions and they both have different, almost matching similarities. We're just looking over them right now before turning on the camera. So I just want to put you guys on game. Also, I'm gonna recommend a lot of people, like about 4 or 5 channels that I watch for these real versus fakes type deal. So make sure y'all guys go check it out. All right, man, so basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna set the camera in a position where you guys can check out these shoes. I'm gonna give you guys my opinion on them, the differences. He's gonna give you his, because we see things differently, right? He can see one thing that's looking off or looking right or dead on, and I can see something that looks different, shape, color, everything, man. So I just would like to give you guys two different type of perspective when it comes to this real versus fake shit. And also, I will link up the homie too in the description below. If you guys like fuck shit and like, you know, reacting, he does the IP2 things and all that stuff, man, y'all gotta go check out the homie. We've been friends for quite a while now, and he's shown me nothing but love, so I have to show him nothing but love as well, man. So I was like, yo, let's do this collab, I guess, real versus fake, which I haven't seen get done on YouTube yet. So hey, with all that being said, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and let's get with it, man.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, let's get it, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, bro. Make sure y'all hit that like button, or if not, I'm turning this shit off right now. Shout out to my boys there. That's what he be saying in his live streams. If you guys go check him out, he's linked in the description below. But we got 3 boxes here, man. 3 boxes here. I believe this box came in his messed up pair. So there's one that had like different type of toe box and stuff. One thing I'm gonna tell you guys, when you go across the water, right, you might have really good experiences, and there's times you're gonna have very bad experiences. But I'm gonna keep that same energy. You're gonna have that same problem with Nike, Reebok, Adidas, right? Look what happened with the Red Thunders. A lot of people got very horrible pairs that came from Nike. I was very fortunate. I got really good pairs. Shout out to the boy who copped them from me. But his pair came screwed up. He showed me pictures and all that stuff, and man, people were complaining. But yeah, man, so this box right here came from a different seller of his. This one came from another seller, but this one was probably one of his first or second UAs, right? That you got, right? This one right here was like, you had this one for a while back.
I had it for a year. I got that cloth drop one. It was supposedly no cloth drop. That's what they said. It's scrapped. It's not coming out. I scooped it up, and then a year later is when they scooped it.
Yeah, so if you guys check it out, man, and I'm sorry if you guys gotta go back, but I'll try to find the video to that live stream, because I did an early look on this sneaker right here. Shout out to Vo813, but you know, I don't even know if I was reviewing a legit pair. I felt like it was legit because of what I'm seeing now, but at the end of the day, I really don't know. But even though I've looked at that video numerous of times, and I was able to see that you know, it matches towards the authentic side of things, but who knows, you know what I'm saying? There was no official tissue pairs out at that time. So let's go ahead and get it started, man. If you guys can see here, these are the fonts on the boxes. Okay, maybe you guys can't tell the differences, but when it looks like here, pretty much the tags are like almost dead on, like real talk. Like the tags on these joints, Wow, it's almost spot on. If you guys see any differences, please leave a comment down below. Let me get it to focus real quick. Same thing with that tag. Just a little bit different, if I can sort of say, but other than that, I think the tags are pretty much spot on. This one right here, it has an authentication process that you can use when you're looking at it. You see that red stamp right there. There's a red stamp there in that corner. But if you look, his early pair, right, the pair that he got first, is smaller than the pair that he got probably like 2 or 3 months after the shoe release. And look at that size box, and they're both the same sizes, size 12. As you can see, everything else kind of looks good. Inside, paper, SB paper, pretty much looks good. On that end, you know, it's all repetitive shit at the end of the day. Even the shades of brown, just a slightly bit lighter on the Authentics. All right, and then if you look at the Authentic pair, the paper, if you look at it, it's a little bit lighter on the Authentics than the I'll give these shoes their respect, bro, the UAs. All right, so I'm gonna hit up the boxes with the black light and see what we're able to see. As you guys can see there on that one, you don't need the black light. You can see it right off the rip. The stamp that's on the box. We got 3 pairs, right? We got the Authentics in the middle, and then the outside we got the UA pairs, right? The fake pairs. All right, first thing we're gonna check is toe box. If you look at toe box, there's a little bit of color shading issue with it, but other than that, shape and everything else is almost there. You gotta think about it, these are both size 12, so you gotta put that into perspective as well. But toe box shape, like the shape, right? When I talk about shape, is this curve right here, the shape, the height of it, right? If you notice, this one is like shorter on the Authentic and they're higher on the fake pairs, and that's something I've always noticed on fake pairs. Look at that, do you see how it's a lot more higher? So that's also stuff that you want to pay attention to. And look at how the retail pair comes. If you notice, this is a little bit lower, right? And this is just because it's a bigger size, it's 2 sizes up, but still, like, they should kind of somewhat match, but they're almost there shape wise, right? Ideal to check. Like, this is something you want to check. Always check your toe boxes. Well, check this out, man. Soon later we're gonna have a nice little sneaker collection video. Probably I want to say about 100,000, you know what I'm saying, from the homie. But check it out, man. Basically everything kind of like looks good, and the aspect thing, right? Like, if you guys gonna go that route and buy the fakes to put them on toe, right, definitely you can't go wrong, because I don't think anybody's gonna call you out when it comes to these shoes, right? Some of the stems is higher on the fake pairs, they're a little higher, you know what I'm saying, the stems in the back, but that's about it, bro, right? And we're to look at the Authentics, which is the smaller size, the size 10, and there's the UA pair, bro. The swoosh is a little bit off. It fucking works, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why in my opinion, I don't like fake sneakers, because it causes confusion, right? It causes confusion. But if you're just buying them to rock them, I'm calling it down the middle, bro. Like, you know, I don't think nobody's gonna call you out. You gotta have a really bad pair for somebody to call you out on them. But if you could stick to Authentics, bro, I'm always gonna preach Authentics all day, bro. It's always fuck these right here, because they cause confusion, bro. One thing I want to show you guys is the strawberry cuff in the back on each shoe. So what I'm probably gonna do is just give you guys a close-up, and you can see the detail on it. Like, you can actually read out what it says, but if you look at the fake pair, kind of a little trouble. And I think it's because it's a little ashier, not ashier, nappier. The material, the suede that they're using here is nappier than the Authentics. All right, so definitely, you know, I want to say they probably use 2 different greens. Pretty dope. One thing is the lace bags, they're shorter. All right, at least on this fake pair, they're shorter. And then these, the Authentics, are a little bit longer. right? That's one thing I can tell you. I already looked at the outsoles on them, and it seems pretty much almost dead on, but the color shade of the red. What is this? The Teflon? I forgot what you guys call it.
That part?
Yeah. What? Shit,
no fucking clue.
I know Primera said it one day. The name of it.
Yeah, Primera is like super technical though. No clue on this middle piece right here.
So as you can see, there it's a little harder, and if you touch the Authentics, it's softer.
Yours is a natural red too.
Red.
Mine is sort of like a dark, like almost going in the direction of burgundy.
Burgundy, right?
Your shit is like red. Which is the same thing with your shoe. Your shoe is a brighter red on the top than mine, than either one of these two combined on that top leather piece.
Shit, I feel like that 12 is bigger than that one.
Well, again, remember that so this secondary pair, that's the one that came with, it's two different shoes. You could tell already, bro. They sent me two different shoes, and unfortunately, as much as I support UAs, like that's the downside. You could get got. Yeah, you take a risk.
Well, you heard it from the man himself. Hey, you have good experience and you can have bad experience. And it goes same way with Nike as well. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep that same energy, you know. Same thing. It's not as soft as the Authentics. All right, one thing I want to point out, at least from looking from the bird eyes view, this green is way lighter than these. But if you look at them in a different angle, it kind of color shifts a little bit. I don't know if the camera's not catching that, but sometimes you can see it on the differences, right? It goes from like a dark green down to like a white, like a super light green. And that's something you want to look into, bro. You see the difference? Bam. When you're looking at it from the top, you see that solid green. You see that illusion? You get that with these, but in a different way. It's like if they put the material backwards or something. You see that? That's fucking weird, dog. Look at this shit, bro. Right? Look, you see it's dark green. And then when you look at it in this angle, it's light.
Shimmery look.
Yeah, and like this is ass backwards. You look at it downwards, it's green.
It was a shimmery to start.
Yeah. So that's something you want to look into. At least all the pairs that I've touched like 3 pairs of these, and they did the same thing as well. Stash pocket. Does yours come with a stash pocket too?
Yep.
Yeah. They got the stash pocket back there as well. I'm actually gonna take out the insoles now, take the shoes out of the equations, and then the next thing we're gonna do is hit them up with the black light, because I'm interested to see what pops, what doesn't pop, and I want to see if there's an actual difference, right? We want to see if the black light is something productive to use, you know? All right, so if you guys check this out here, man, we got the Authentics, the size 10, we got the 2 size 12. All right, this is all right shoe right here. And one thing I want to tell you right off the rip, I started talking about these, the homie Zaya was already saying like the pink is different, everything is different on it. And I thought it was pretty much almost dead on when he showed it on camera. You can see the strawberries are dead on. Like the image of the strawberries are dead on. I feel like they're printed on. They're not like a sticker type deal. But I know the Nike logo has that mechanism going on, right? On the Authentics, okay? And let's see on the fake pair, even though we got a sticker on it, same thing. So they did a good job there, you know what I mean? They did a good job there. They kind of like did their thing, you know. You gotta give props when props needs to be given, bro. You know what I'm saying? Can't be biased all the damn time, bro. A lot of people think I'm biased when it comes to this shit, but I really ain't, bro. I just do it more for video content, you know what I mean? To rub people the wrong way. All right, so we're looking at the back end of things, and one thing I did notice is this is filled with air. And this one has somewhat some air in it, but this one is really flat, which is this one, you know? Sheesh. All right, man, this is the moment I've been waiting for, all right? This part of the video right here, man. Black light. Shit, you wanna power that down? That's good, that's good. man.
Golly.
Let me tell y'all something. I don't know if y'all can see the differences, but there's stuff popping and stuff.
Mine is definitely glowing in all the wrong spots.
Bro, you see that, right? You see that? And then people say, look, let me tell you something. No disrespect for something.
Bro, they got them lights and shit.
Yeah, let me tell y'all something, bro. This is a day sneaker outside, maybe Walmart or fucking the mall real quick. But as you guys can see here, there is ghost stitching on the sneaker right here. Pretty much everywhere else that I can see, all ghost stitching back there. And I think Zaya showed this on his live stream. And then pretty much ghost stitching back here behind this tab right here. Let's look at the other one. All right, this one seems a little bit more cleaner, but in the toe box area, if you guys look underneath right there, you can see the ghost stitching. This is why I like to use the black light. Look what pops, look what doesn't. All right, you see, there's the fake pair. All right, let's go to the legit pair. And the only thing that's pretty much hitting is the sock liner, the brim of the tongue, and the stitching, the inner stitching of the shoe. Yes, we got some glue stains, but other than that, pretty clean pair. All right, so look at that. You see how the red paint is hidden in the Authentics? Nothing's hidden on it. So for the people who say these shits came from the same factory, the same assembly line, I'm sorry to say, but at least these right here that we got in front didn't come from the same assembly line as these guys. All right, so just want to give you guys that heads up. All right, man, so I already know what your thought process are on UA sneakers, right? And I don't know if you want to let them know, like give them your message on like what are your thought process on why you go that route.
For me, a lot of it has to do with you know, age, maturity, just kind of growing up. Like in all honesty, like I've never been a person to spend thousands of dollars on like particular shoes. I do mess with resale a little bit. I am a reseller myself, but I don't like spending absorbent amounts of money on sneakers. Unfortunately, this is a sneaker that I believe when I looked up, you know, it was kind of high at the time that I wanted it. You know what I mean? Almost damn near impossible. Now,
I think your size was like 2 bands, over 2 bands.
And then the other issue is that, you know, if I do buy it, if I say, all right, cool, I'm gonna buy it. Like, how do I ever know if it's authentic or not? And the thing is that I don't like to not be in control of my situation. So for me, it's more so, you know what? I'd rather not take the chance. If I could get it for retail, believe you me, bro, I'm always gonna try to go for the retail. But if I can't, I kind of just chalk it up. You know what I'm saying? And another reason has to do with it, like at least this sneaker particular, right? If I paid the absorbent amount for it, I'm not gonna wear it. I know myself, I'm not gonna wear it, right? I already spent too much money on it. You know what I'm saying? Here's another one. If I get it for retail and the price shoots up, I'm not gonna wanna wear it. With the UA, it kind of eliminates all that because I truly feel like UAs don't have no value. So even this, look, don't get me wrong, it's still dead stock, but it's because I just haven't gotten time to rock it. But I would rock this faster as a UA than I would as an authentic.
Of course.
So at least that's
well, you guys saw, I put a clip before we jumped on here. He got on the What the Paws on feet, which is super dope.
I be not caring, I scuff them up, I don't care. I got heel drag like a motherfucker, I don't clean them.
Look, one thing I can tell you, they're definitely not built to specs, but homie don't care, bro. He's trying to just rock them, enjoy them for what they are. You know what I mean? Yeah, at the end of the day, I think these are actually not that high on resale. Like in my opinion, they're not that high right now. But at the moment when he did buy, yes, they were like literally not obtainable at all, right? They were super limited at the time, and people wanted an arm and a leg for them, which is fine because at the end of the day, people have their own price when it comes to it. Salute to the people who did pay the $2,000 to have them a year before they released. So just letting you guys know, you're buying at your own risk through fake sneakers and through authentic sneakers, bro. When you're paying resale, at the end of the day, when you're paying resale is definitely something that you want to look into and do your homework if you're trying to pay resale for an authentic pair. Like me, I put in a lot of time and effort to make sure that I don't get got. And if I don't feel good about purchasing this item, I'm not gonna buy it at the end of the day. And I do rock the sneaker. Like, even if I paid $1,400 for it, I can show you a picture right here of me rocking the Travis Scott Lowe's fragments. Literally a day after I bought them for $13.50, bro. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day,
you're a better man than me, bro.
Yeah, and I don't, because that's the thing though, I don't care. They're just shoes to me. Like, I don't care if the value is up the moon. I don't care if the value is down. But needless to say, man, before we get out of here, bro, I want you guys to go check out the homie real quick, man. He has 3 channels, man. I recommend you to subscribe to all 3. I'll put his link tree in the description below. That has everything. The merch is fire. The man does everything. He touches everything. Print shop, everything. He does the whole 9, right? You trust me, you won't regret it. The man is about his business, bro. Definitely super vouch for him. Never will get a complaint from him. In the time I've referred people to him, they've never complained to me about him. So salute to you, brother, for that, man, because that's something that it's hard to do.
Good business is the only business we know, man.
Facts, facts, facts. But I hope you guys learned something today, man. You know, black lights, all that stuff, man. Do your homework when it comes to these shoes, because I'm doing my own homework, man, because I gotta make sure that the customer is buying for me. I gotta make sure that that person is getting a legit pair. But with all that being said, man, shout out to the homie ZX, man. Make sure y'all go follow. Make sure you guys check out these other 3 YouTubers, I think 3 or 4 YouTubers that I watch for the real versus fakes. They always give me really good detail on it. I'm testing these for the first time, but without getting my hands dirty. He has them already, so hey, it makes sense. So with all that being said, man, it's your boy Topz, your boy ZX, man. We out this bitch, man. Peace.